Hi everyone. We are going to review the difference between even and odd numbers. We're going to start small, figuring out if a number is even or odd, and then I'm going to give you some challenges at the end. So first of all, quick reminder, even numbers are numbers that can be shared into two equal groups, meaning they're split into two groups and there's no one left over. An odd number means that it cannot be shared with two equal groups. You take your amount, you split it into two groups, but there's somebody hanging out on the side not invited to the party. So let's look here. These slices of pizza, how many pieces do we have? Right, we have 4. So to see if this number 4 is even or odd, I want to see if it can be split into two equal groups. So this group will get 1, that group will get 1. This group will get 1, that group will get 1. So I've split them into two equal groups. There's 2 in both sides. Do I have anything up here left over? No. Very good. So can this be split into two equal groups? Yes, it can. Let's look at our next example. Starburst candies. So let's count how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I want to see, can these be split into two equal groups? One over here, one over there, one over here, one over there, one over here, one over there, one over here, and one over there. So was I able to split the starburst and share them equally? Can this number 8 be divided by 2? Yes, it can. Notice the question is the same, I just now added a different word. Instead of split into two equal groups, I'm saying divided, because that's what division is. I'm splitting it equally into groups. All right, our next example, money. How many dollar bills do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I want to see if I can split $5 bills into two equal groups. One over here, one over there, one over here, one over there. Whoa, wait, hold on. If I put it over here, are my groups equal? No, okay. So if I put it over here, are my groups equal? No. So what that means is I have $1 left over. So can I split them into two equal groups? No, I have a leftover. Can I divide it by 2? No, I have a leftover. We're going to add another new word here, divisible. What's the root word? What word does that divisible sound like? It sounds like division or divide. Very good. So is that number 5 divisible by 2? No, it's not. I can get 4 into a group, but I have one guy left over. So if it is not divisible by 2, we say that is an odd number. So split into equal groups, divided into two groups, divisible by 2, all of those mean the same thing. Okay, so let's kick it up a notch here. Let's have a challenge. What if I add two even numbers together? Will the sum be even or will it be odd? And remember, sum just means my answer in an addition problem. So if I'm adding, it's really hard to think of this way with just a lot of words. So let's pick some easy numbers. If I'm adding two even numbers, I'm going to come up with two easy even numbers. Let's do 2 plus 4. 2 plus 4 is going to be what? 6. Very good. So if I have 1, 2 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, I have 6 right here. Can I split 6 into two equal groups? I can. I can do two groups of 3. One group, two groups. So will the sum be even or odd? 6 is an even number. So even plus an even equals an even. Another way you might see that is E for even plus E for even equals E for even. All right, let's try one more. What if I do an even plus an odd? So same thing. Think of an example of an even number. Let's stick with 2. It's nice and easy. Always, always, always pick a number less than 10. It's always easier that way. Plus an odd number. So what's a really easy odd number? 3. We know that we can't split 3 into 2 equal groups because there'll be someone left over. So let's take our 2 counters here, 1, 2, and let's add to that pile 3, 1, 2, 3. So can I split this into 2 equal groups? We know that that's 5 right there. So let's see. 1 over here, another over here. I have 2 here, 1 there, just like our dollar bills. There's 1 left over. So what does that mean? Well, that means if I have an even number plus an odd number, it's going to come out as an odd number. Because this even, they already had a pair, no leftovers. But these guys, they already had a leftover, so it doesn't work out the same way. So an even plus an odd equals an odd. And again, I figured this out because I picked some easy numbers to try. All right, our last challenge. What if I do an odd number plus an odd number? So give me an odd number. We just said 3 was nice and easy. It's another odd number. Well, we've done it a couple times now with 5. We know that 5 cannot be split into 2 equal groups, just like our dollar bills here. 5 was an odd number, right? All right, so 3 plus 5. What is 3 plus 5? It's 8. Very good. So you might be looking at this and already know which one's even and odd, right? We know an odd plus odd. But now let's figure out what 8 is. So I have 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to add 5 to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and these are my extras. So if I'm looking at these right here, can I combine these, add them together, and see if that number is even or odd? Well, these two pair up. That's a nice even pair. These guys down here can pair up. These guys here and these guys here. So it looks like everybody was able to make a pair. So does that make it even or odd? Very good, it's even because there are no leftovers. Here's what really happened. 3 is an odd number, and it had this 1 leftover. 5 was an odd number. They paired, but it had this 1 leftover. When you take an odd leftover with another odd leftover, you can put them together, and they can become their own pair. So everybody ends up with a pair divisible by 2 without a leftover. So an odd plus an odd equals an even. Remember, when you're trying to figure out the sums, always plug in simple numbers to help you figure it out.